Okay.
Ooh.
This is a big sorry. I forgot.
This is a secret. This is the first episode of the secret sound off section.
Secret sound off section. The secret podcast. We've got a sign.
If you're an audio listener, we do have a secret podcast A3 paper sign stuck on by Blue Tech, handmade by me.
Yep. Welcome. Thank you for supporting our Patreon.
We're not gonna
shut the fuck up. Shh. First, thanks, but shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Thank you. Shh.
Sorry. It's just that are we whispering the whole episode?
I don't know. This is something we're gonna have to work out with the listeners. Maybe we'll do this whole episode whispering, and then they'll let us know if they like it or not.
I think it might be. I think it might be annoying to listen to.
Yeah.
Also, with the intro, you know how it goes like this.
Shut the fuck.
I think for the secret ones, we should make one that goes. Shh, 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 shh.
Do you want to do that now?
All right, so we'll pretend we're starting now.
And welcome to the first ever secret podcast. Thank you so much if you decided to jump on board and support us on Patreon.
Fuck up.
Oh, sorry. Thank you so much
look,
for
we can't
supporting us.
keep
We can't
doing
keep that up for half an hour. We have set up in the Discord, though, a whisper-only voice chat. So
if you want to continue that vibe, all right, get over in. Oh, you guys are already in the Discord if you're listening to this. So get on in the Discord and definitely sound off whispering in there.
Yes.
You can say anything. You can say a thought you might have had.
Yep.
You can, if you have a message for one of us. If you have a
probably
message,
couldn't say the N word.
Don't do that. I mean.
No, they can't.
It's within No, I wasn't saying. I meant we meant within reason. Say whatever.
Okay, yeah.
No, I wasn't saying.
But that's what we're here. What we're here doing. We're here to because obviously all of you guys are in the Discord, the secret sound off section. You guys support us, so you guys are the. Let's be honest, right? Now that we're not around those peasants that listen to the free episode. Yuck! Gross!
Imagine listening to the free episode and that's it.
Oh.
Still listen to the free episode.
Oh, you
great.
do listen, but that's really just the warm-up for this, right? Imagine, picture this, right? You're just a normal guy, right? Normal dude.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Can I be the guy?
Yeah,
you
you're
tell
the guy.
me what to picture.
All right, so your name's like Sam. You're just a normal guy.
Hi, I'm
got a
Sam.
regular job. Yeah.
Oh, I'm an accountant.
And you're an accountant. And every day, twice a week, you love listening to the Luke and Lewis show.
It's my favorite thing because I'm Sam.
And but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, I'm Sam.
That's the only episodes of Luke and Lewis you listen to.
Oh, now I'm sad. See?
Yeah,
you
gross. Get out of here, Sam.
Don't be a sad Sam.
That's right.
Okay, so make sure you listen to both. However, and also, we don't want you guys coming in on the free episode and mocking all the free people either. That's not what we want.
That's what I want.
We still.
I want. Oh, I bet this guy only listens to the free episodes. Yuck! That's what I want.
You know what the problem, but one of my favorite parts about our community is?
Yeah.
It's full of bullying, and it's like usually
Could be my influence.
Most communities would encourage like positive. Don't be mean to anyone in the comments. It's because we bully our community. Yeah. Therefore,
we're reaping what we sow.
It's part of the vibe of our show. Where if you're not throwing shade, then you're probably just going to be getting it. So that's what we cop shit from you guys all the time. Oh guys, you said this wrong. Oh, Keelan fucked up here. Luke, you can't speak. Stop shaking your leg. I get it. I read the comments.
We see it.
We see it. So we throw out. It's the circle of life.
It's the circle of hate.
That's what the Lion King taught us.
Is always bully fellow members of your community. And that's what we're here to do. Except for in the Discord. We will be nice to each other in Discord.
Yeah, let's be nice to each other in there because we're all of the same rank. Now, speaking of ranks, obviously there are some people in here that are higher than others. Now, that's fine.
There's some secret sounders, and you guys are welcome, and we appreciate you.
They are like the mercenaries. They're like the guys that we send out to go, psst, hey.
Yeah.
Just sounding off. You'll see the secret sounders in the comment section being like, hey, psst, what's up? And they're above because they're in the military, so they've got some power.
They're like the infantry.
Yep. And then there's the senior sounders, which is their commanders.
Yep, they're like squad leaders. They're leaders of little clumps of infantry. So they're like, they're with the secret sounders. They're a little bit in charge, but ultimately They're not like the big dogs.
No, and then obviously there might be a few of you already listening to this who are Sergeant Sounders. Now, sorry, we salute you. Hang on, that's just our cocks in the camera. We should do it sitting down.
I was just saluting, just standing up to salute all you sergeants out there.
Thank you very much. And you will be thanked on Thursday's episode in the Gratitude Zone here, where we pay our respects to all those who do us proud as a Sergeant Sounder, week in, week out.
Now, you guys, obviously, you know your ranks. Now, what we need to work out is how each rank behaves according to each other in the Discord. We were thinking...
It's not a free-for-all. There's rules.
Yeah, there are rules. Now, obviously, everyone has to be nice to each other. But a little bit of respect goes a long way when you're referring to your superiors, okay? So, we were thinking... Initially, Luke and I were talking, maybe, Secret Sounders, they join the Discord, and then Senior Sounders, they can kind of tell the secrets what to do a little bit, but then Sergeant Sounders, they get admin powers. And then we thought... That's going to be fucking chaos.
Yes, we can't do that. We can't have sergeants.
Powers.
We can't have people paying extra money a month to support our show to be bossing around Secret Sounders.
No.
Because then it's not fun to be a Secret Sounder. And it kind of defeats the whole purpose. So we will be the only admins. Right, in the Discord.
Because then also, or if you found out that to become an admin, all you had to do was pay $25 once, come in, fuck the whole server up, leave.
Not a good system.
Would be a lot of fun, not a good system.
So... Instead, we are installing and initiating what is called essentially an honesty system.
Yes.
So if you are a Sergeant Sounder, do not abuse your powers because, again...
You will be sanctioned. The military has sanctions,
exactly.
Right? Sergeants can tell people what to do within reason, right?
Exactly.
But if they're evil, they get sanctioned.
For example, here's a situation that may arise in the Discord. It's a hypothetical, may not. There might be a couple of Secret Sounders going, what's the... I like cheese. And they're like, no, I like this brand of cheese. No, I like this brand of cheese. What's the best brand of cheese? There might be a little argument that breaks out. All of a sudden, what happens? A few Senior Sounders swoop in. They try and compact the argument. No, it's definitely Coon. It's definitely Bega. You know what I mean? And then you just hear from a distance as a Sergeant Sounder pops his head in. He just comes in and goes, Bega, or whatever his favorite brand of cheese is or hers. All right, and they come in, and pretty much in that situation as a Secret Santa, you need to be like...
You have to like bigger now.
I may disagree, but also I'm going to buy different cheese.
And that's
pretty much how an argument can be squashed by a Sergeant Sounder.
That is good.
So
sergeants are more like referees of debates in here.
And don't abuse your power, all right? And don't start throwing out shit opinions, because then you're not being a good sergeant.
A sergeant is a lot of responsibility. So you have to earn that.
If you want to become a Sergeant Sounder, yes, great, we thank you for it, and you are a superior sounder. However, within reason, don't abuse it, because you know what I hate? Power-hungry cops, military. You hear of them in the news.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
You don't want to be Kim Jong Sergeant.
Nope.
That sucked.
Yeah.
And if I was a Secret Sounder and a sergeant said that joke sucked, I would go, sorry, sir.
Yes. No, we wouldn't.
Well, I wouldn't.
We're still above them.
I would say, shut up, peasant.
We are above
the army.
I mean, are we above them? Because we do salute them.
No, but Donald Trump, when he gets on Air Force One, he salutes the soldiers.
That's true.
So, he's in charge of them, but he still gives them the respect they deserve.
Respect.
Yeah.
Now, that's the Discord rules, kind of. So we could all just play by those rules. That'd be great. But all rules aside, now that bit's over, welcome
and
to
thank
the
you
Secret
very much.
Podcast.
Yeah, this is the Secret Podcast. Only you guys get to listen to. So
don't. Also, if you're listening to this, keep it under wraps. Yeah, all right. Tell your friends, but
don't tell them what's discussed. Just say,
be like,
man, it was so good.
Yeah.
Say it was such a good episode. And your friend goes, why are you whispering? You go, shh, shh,
shh. It's the secret sound off.
And then he goes, oh, well, what did they talk about? That's classified.
It is classified.
Classified military information.
And I would like to see sergeants policing that as well. If there's anyone sharing this link, all right, don't get any ideas, sergeants. You know what to do.
Absolutely.
Punish them.
That's right. So we were thinking all of these episodes, because we do 2 1-hour-a-week free episodes for you guys and the peasants, gross, to enjoy. We were thinking these episodes...
Sorry, I was just thinking about the peasants that made me feel ill.
Aren't they gross?
Yep.
Worse than that poo around there. We were thinking these episodes are going to be twice a month, half-an-hour episodes, and we're gonna we're thinking that we might theme each episode, but we want to work out what you guys like, because obviously these are for you.
Yeah.
So Luke and I are in the Discord. Keelan's also in there as well. And we're gonna vibe out what you guys like about the secret episodes, and we're gonna really essentially build this with you.
Yeah. And also, we can run you through the Discord server now. So there's obviously some general sounding, just this general section. By the way, if you're new to Discord, kind of like a big forum. It's like a little chat where you can just get in there whenever you want, 24 hours a day. We'll be popping in and out.
And we won't be in there 24 hours a day. I've got stuff to do.
No, I said it's accessible 24 hours.
Yes.
It's like a 7-Eleven. I'm not in there all the time, but when I need shit or when I just want a Slurpee.
Want a Big M?
Yep. I go in there and I jump in. I'm like, oh, that's cheeky,
Slurp
and I get out.
Yeah.
So we'll be in there, popping in and out, making sure everything's okay. And also, just doing some general sounding.
Yeah.
You know, say if we're talking about, like, if people start talking about maybe video games, Lewis might get involved in that discussion.
Yeah, absolutely.
If people
I might be the only person talking about video games in there.
Maybe.
Judging by the listeners of our show, perhaps I might be the only person talking about the new World of Warcraft expansion.
Probably that one, yeah.
Yeah.
But, for example, if a few people in there start talking about maybe like a new Panic at the Disco tour or album.
I'll leave that place.
Lewis might leave, but I'll be in there getting in the discussion.
Yeah.
So there's also going to be there's some general. There's also a crumb corner we've included, and I would like to make that section.
Yep.
And this is kind of how the sergeants can enforce some power in there.
Yeah.
I would like to make that a bit of a sin bin.
Okay.
So if you get assigned to the crumb corner, you have to just only get involved in that chat for maybe 10. If it's 10 minutes, 30 minutes. So it's just like, hey mate, what are you doing in here? Get in the.
So some people pay $5 a month to get punished.
Pretty much. Like,
well, respect your sergeant.
So if you're in the general sounding off, saying some crummy things.
But it's got to be very crummy.
Oh, yeah,
this isn't for any reason.
You can't just throw someone in the crumb corner. Maybe if a few people pipe up like, hey, mate, what are you doing here? Get in the crumb corner and think about what you've done. And you can just get in the crumb corner and be like, guys, look, I'm sorry. I maybe overstepped.
How about, instead of staying there for 10 minutes, you have to write why you were sent there. So that's better. The only thing in the crumb corner is reasons why you were sent there. So whether or not you agree with it or not, if I went, man, I'm psyched for the new World of Warcraft Shadowlands expansion, and then a bunch of me went, get in the crumb corner, I would have to go, I got sent to the crumb corner because I talked about World of Warcraft and no one was interested. And then I can jump back in. As long as I write why I was sent there.
Let's not get, again, this is all honesty and you police it yourselves, but let's not get silly. Let's not just be throwing people in the crumb corner who don't deserve it.
You got to deserve it.
That defeats the purpose of the crumb corner. But
if you're like, oh, a billion has 8 zeros, crumb corner. And then I go, I thought a billion had 8 zeros, so I'm in the crumb corner. Then I can jump back in. It's all good.
Great. And by the way, we are also held accountable to that.
Yeah.
If I get sent to the crumb corner, I'll happily tell why I'm in there, and then I'll jump back in there, and I'll have learnt from my mistake. And that's what it's all about.
And if we restrict the crumb corner to only writing why you were sent there,
what
we'll get is a giant chat log that we can scroll back through and see. Remember when James was talking about math when everyone was interested in sport? What a crumb. And we can scroll through. It's like a military graveyard.
Yeah.
We need names and how they got
like
sent.
a one for loaves now. We need to make a new chat. So it's like crumb corner. And if you do something loaf what?
Loaf zone.
Loaf zone, yeah. If you do something exceptionally great, go, mate, put that in the loaf zone. And then you go right in the loaf zone like, guys, I did this and everyone loved it. And then we can go through the loaf zone and be like, man, look at Sarah. Like Amelia's been killing it,
Yeah.
Who cares?
That's great.
Yeah,
I really like that. See, this Discord's coming along great. Are you putting that in now?
Yeah.
We're literally building it right now. Because
right.
obviously we're recording this before you've signed up. So we're just trying to vibe out what we can build for you.
Should I call it the loaf zone or loaf zone?
I like the loaf zone.
The loaf zone. Great. It's in. Create channel. Awesome.
Oh, that's good. That makes me
And
happy.
by the way, that's obviously above the crumb corner.
Of course. Yes. Yeah, because loaves drop crumbs.
And we have there's a show chat. So if you want to put in some celeb spots, a thought, stuff like that. And also there is a section here, not to be confused with the crumb corner. There is a section here called Reporter Crumb. which is if you see a shitty comment and you think they could be part of the Crumb of the Month segment,
Yes.
then just chuck it in the Reporter Crumb chat, and let's just keep it just to Crumb reports, right?
Yep,
In that
yep,
chat.
I think so. Because that's what we're really looking forward to with you guys. Obviously, you guys are the most hardcore listeners and everything.
So we
just
want you guys
keeping
to
an
help
eye
build
out.
the show as well.
Yeah, so if you do put something and we do use it, obviously you get credited and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
So we're just trying to build like it's the secret sound off section, more of like the Illuminati of our fans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you guys really like, everyone kind of knows that there's an in crowd, but not until you're in, and you're like, oh damn, we're in.
Yeah, I didn't realize how powerful these guys were.
There's also a fitness section. There's a general fitness flexing, and then there's also a subsection Well Gym Gang and the Gym Gang.
I'll only be in one of those, the Gym Gang.
Only be in the Well Gym Gang.
Actually, while my neck's in severe pain, I won't be in either of those.
Yeah, Lewis will be out of the fitness chat.
Yeah.
And I may also come into the Gym Gang and throw around some shade.
Yeah.
However, I do not want to get put in the crumb corner, so I will tread lightly.
Well, that's fine because we can deal with shade because most gyms have lights, whereas shade, real obstacle for you out there in the world gym.
Yes, as soon as now that daylight savings has hit Melbourne, the east side of Australia, it is. I'm getting a lot less shade, so I can exercise. I've been exercising 7:30 p.m. at night. I went for a run.
Yeah.
Daylight. It was great.
That's cool.
So I've been exercising later in the day, and also I'm not sure where we're at currently, but if we've hit $500 on the Patreon, I have to start exercising
on Monday,
every day. World Gym,
Yeah.
every day for a week, which I'm thrilled about. I can't wait.
You look
And
excited.
no days off.
You look excited.
I'm all about. You guys know I'm about the grind. I'm a
that
fitness
little
influencer.
silence there, that was Luke stopping himself from going, woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
It was me internally fist bumping, going, oh, I love this already.
Yep.
Can't wait to that. But I can't wait to see the results. That's what I'm all
Me
about.
too, man. I haven't
Me
seen
too.
any yet. I'd like to see a result.
Our result would be great, wouldn't it? No, I did have a really good week last week, and I went for a run 2 days in a row. I was feeling good.
Yep.
It was good weather. And then again, you know how my weekends go. They tend to just get a little festive.
1 step forward, 16 steps
I
back.
had a great day. I went to a Halloween party.
Yep.
Honestly, had 3 beers.
Yep.
I was just like, well, I wasn't really in the vibe.
Yep.
I was just having a good chat to my mates. And then I was like, yeah, I want to go for a run in the morning. And then I just didn't the next morning. But tomorrow is Melbourne Cup Day
Yeah.
when we're recording this. So,
Are you going to get loose?
no, yeah, maybe you might look if you see a guy running down Punt Road tomorrow night with a large whopper, at 2 a.m. it might be me.
It's probably him. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have the World Gym Olympics, world's fastest whopper sprint.
You have to eat one and then sprint. Or no,
No, you got to eat what?
While
Okay, there's a few
sprinting.
categories. It could be like fastest whopper sprint, and as long as
as long as the whopper's finished at the end, it doesn't matter where you choose to eat it.
Or, right, you could need to finish it by the end of 100 meters, or you just need to have like an intact whopper.
Where is this event taking place?
Outside Hungry Jack's. I would think.
But when and why?
I don't know. I just think it's a funny idea.
All right, well, if things get
The Whopper
loose
Olympics.
after our Adelaide show on the night out, if we find ourselves at a Hungry Jack's at the end of the night,
Just rock it with 100 people. 100 whoppers!
I'm happy to.
And a starting gun.
I'm happy to do a race down Rundle Mall or something like that.
Great Whopper Rundle Run.
It was called Rundle Mall for a reason because we can get in there and have a sprint. So yeah, that's pretty much the Discord. We can't wait to get in there and chat with you guys. Keelan will also be in there. There's another section called Keelan Content.
We don't know what that's for.
You guys can, if you have a query for
ideas for
Keelan,
that one,
I'm
Keelan?
assuming Keelan will be in there a lot.
Probably just memes of Shrek
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like what I've been eating.
Just,
Yeah.
just anything that Keelan's been getting
Do
around
you know
recently.
how many times that Princess Fiona sex toy will be posted in there in the next week?
Yeah.
A
Too
lot.
many. Yeah.
many.
Oh, by the way, we've seen it. You don't need to put it in there. I get sent it almost once a week now.
Yeah.
My DMs are just full of Shrek
good.
porn at this point, and
That's
like,
good.
and then they're never like, "Oh, I thought you might like this." They're always like, "Show this to Keelan," and I'm just like, "Yep."
You
he's seen
show
it.
him.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
seen
not
it.
showing
I get
him-
it sent just as much.
yeah. He does his own research as well. He doesn't need double the amount of Shrek porn.
He
in his
actually
life.
is. He owns it.
Yeah, he
That's where the
literally
photo
got,
came from.
yeah. So did you want to talk about anything else?
Yeah, I want to talk about the Joker film. I saw Joker. and we've all seen it now. I wanted to talk about it.
This is what was happening. Lewis was like, for 3 weeks, he's like, I'm going to go see Joker this weekend. And then every Monday we'd be like, have you seen Joker? And he's like, oh, nah, yeah, right, I did say I was going to do that. And that's pretty much him with every blockbuster that comes out. He doesn't watch trailers, so he doesn't want it spoiled for him. So then we're like, can we talk about the movie yet?
No!
And he's like, no, I do want to see it though, so please don't tell me anything. And then by the time... Like, Killen and I saw the Joker probably first week it came out.
By the time I see it, no one gives a fuck anymore.
I don't care anymore.
Okay, great.
Yeah, go.
It was good.
It was
I really
good.
liked it. I thought it was sick. I thought it was... I thought it wasn't like... Everyone was saying that it was like incel rage and like, oh, this is going to inspire white men to do mass shootings. Did you?
Only because I was watching it going like, it wouldn't inspire me or a sane person to do that, because a sane person can be like,
wouldn't do that.
This is set in Gotham and that's not real.
Yeah.
But a insane person would see the skyline of Manhattan, and obviously that's where it's set. You know, that's where it's shot, and they might be like, oh, like there was parts of it where especially the end scene, obviously it did glorify.
It
the
did a little bit
of the Joker, where he's on the car and they're all chanting, and it made it seem like it was like a revolution against power. Like it glorified anarchy a bit.
Yeah.
And that is the only bit where I was like, oh, if you were insane, you might get an idea in your mind that like, oh no, this is like good, and I could be the guy on the car and everyone could be chanting my name if I shoot someone in the face.
Yeah. That's a fair point.
That's just all I thought. I was like, oh, if you were deranged, you might have that thought. But then if you're also in that headspace, you probably shouldn't be watching R-rated films like that.
You could probably take that from anything you watched, I feel, because you're deranged. I felt like the main point it was making was like, hey, this is what happens when we let mentally ill people just rot and don't help them.
Oh, it was too real.
Yeah.
There were some parts of the movie where his like medication gets cut off.
Yeah.
And you're just watching it and you're like,
that happens.
This is based on our reality.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because that's the thing, like
particularly America, maybe. I don't know what it's like over there, but all we know as Australians is that their healthcare is fucked.
Well, their medication is like super expensive. So like me and Jazz, she's on some medication, and we looked at the prices in America. Straight up, she wouldn't be able to afford it. Like currently now, the stuff she has to take. If we were in America and she had the same job, she would just have to be crazy because she couldn't afford it.
Right.
It's,
and you get healthcare with your work in America?
Some places, not all places. If you have a good job, yeah. So a lot of the times, that's what they've negotiated. Instead of getting it from the government, they get it from their employer.
See, in Australia, it's run by the government. It's heavily subsidized. Usually, most medications and some procedures are subsidized.
Yeah.
Like if you break your arm, you're not gonna get a bill.
Not going to go broke.
No, you're not going to go broke. You only really get bills for like hectic, weird surgeries.
Yeah.
Like if you have to have a surgery that's not life-threatening, but your shoulder's a bit fucked, you'll have to pay for that.
Which is fair.
Then you can claim some of that money anyway on Medicare.
It's interesting because especially having how they've gone the route of having the employer give you your medication.
There's probably Americans listening to this maybe in the secret sound-off. And do you guys have healthcare? Like,
what's
is that a thing that
about that is if you had a job that you fucking hated.
Can you look up the percentage that Americans, like what is the percentage of Americans that have good healthcare or something like that? Like a stat?
Yeah.
If you had like a really good healthcare plan with your employer, you would just never be able to leave that job ever because then you would have no medicine. So you would either have to find a better job with the
90%.
same. Hey?
90% of Americans have healthcare, it says.
Oh, cool. So people just pay for it?
Or not. Hang on, I'll do some proper research.
Yeah, that seems like a big number.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it does say. It says the Center of Disease Control, the CDC, say that 9.1% of the population were uninsured. So 29.3 million people in America are uninsured.
But that's still 1 in 10. Like 1 in 10 people who hurt themselves every day are like, fuck. Yeah. What do I do?
I think though insured is different. I think that your medication that you buy from the pharmacy is still super expensive.
It's pretty.
I think a lot of that changed after Obamacare was put in place in 2015.
Yeah. But ultimately, guys,
3 Australian
we
guys
don't
talking
know.
about America. This is always happens on our podcast where we get
we get a little bit. We do a little well. We do kind of well.
Yep.
And then we go, oh, can you look up facts? And
we
then
all know this
we're
much.
lost.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the important thing is,
Joker was sick.
was a pretty good movie. He's Tim dancing down the stairs. That was a
Yeah.
good scene. And that was about it.
I really loved. This is. We should have just said spoilers as well. I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spoiler. I loved how they connected him to Batman's origin.
Thought it was weird that they made Batman a kid, because that didn't make sense.
Why not?
Because the Joker's not that much older than Batman.
Yeah. But now I think
Like when he was talking to him through the fence,
Yeah.
he's like, "Hey, Bruce," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah. I kind of liked it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was different. Because now, when Batman grows up, Joker will be 50-something. I would love like an old, insane Joker that's still smarter than Batman. That'd be
Yeah, but
sick.
like they're having like a hectic chase, and then the Joker's arthritis
my knee
flares up.
hurts.
And he just,
Ow, my knee.
and he doesn't have proper healthcare still, so
Yeah.
he can't get it
I
fixed.
couldn't afford
So-
antidepressants or to get my knee fixed.
So now he's just this insane guy with a sore knee.
With a fucked knee. Yeah, true. That might make the movie a little bit less watchable. But apparently the director says they're not going to tie it in with Batman.
This is a standalone.
Yeah, they might do a sequel to the Joker in the Joker universe.
Can we talk about this? Is some nerdy chat today. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe this might be a theme on this podcast, but I am super keen to watch Mandalorian, the new
Yes.
Star Wars Disney Plus series. It sounds
Only
like an
because
ad.
Bill Burr's in it.
I just want to watch it because I'm a dork, and I'm one of those suckers. As soon as Disney bought out Star Wars, I was like, "Oh dear, my wallet," because I know I'm gonna watch it,
Yeah.
and I know that I even watched some of them, like Rogue One. I'm like, yeah, it was all right.
Rogue One I really liked. I didn't like
good.
I liked the first.
Did you like Han Solo?
I didn't see it. I don't care.
You've never seen that one?
No, I never
It's
saw
sick.
it.
It
Is
wasn't
good?
good.
Yeah, Donald Glover's in it.
I
That
didn't
one was
like
good.
it.
You didn't like it?
No.
It
But
was
I
good.
really liked number 8, whatever that one
I liked
was.
the first.
Number 8 was shit.
The first.
Yeah.
No, I like number 7. I
yeah,
like that.
Force Awakens was great. The comeback
Yeah.
was awesome. And then they fucked. I thought
They
they fucked
changed
the
directors
second one.
and they fucked it. It was like
Uh,
a complete. It was like the new director came in and was like, "All right, so fuck whatever that guy did. It's time for my movie." And he just like killed Snoke straight away. They had the
Oh, Snoke's
perfect.
dead.
Yeah, and they killed him really weirdly.
When does it? I forgot about that.
He dies in the 8th movie. He just gets killed straight away, essentially.
Oh,
And
they
then-
just chop him.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then like they had the
He was
perfect.
supposed to be the big overall
Yeah.
villain. Now they've made Kylo Ren the main villain, but he's not. He's like half villain
He's
because
not
he wants to
spooky,
be
yeah.
good.
But Palpatine's going to be in the last one, the third one.
He's still alive.
He's in the trailer of the new one.
Didn't he get blown up with the Death Star in
That's what I thought.
episode 6?
But you know, Force spirits and stuff. That shit.
What are they doing?
It's weird how they...
Also, they should have killed off.
They had the perfect
Princess
opportunity to
Leia's
kill her in
character.
a super respectful way where she
Mm.
died a hero, and then they were like, now she has the Force.
And
Oh,
what?
that's right.
Did-
Yeah.
What are they using?
Yeah.
Are they just animating her face again?
That's what I mean. Now
it is
they won't be able
disrespectful.
to get rid of her properly, I would think, because she died during
She died, like,
filming.
2.5 years ago, 3 years ago now, and they
Yeah.
still got her in films. She definitely wasn't filming it. She died quarter of the way through the filming, or was it near the
Yeah.
end of the filming of the 8th one?
I think it was.
Yeah, she died when they were just wrapping up, weren't they? Or something that like close to wrapping up,
Yeah, I think
and
so.
they just used CGI for the rest of it.
Oh, okay. So maybe it is
I'll just
fine.
Oh, so we don't know anything about American healthcare or Star Wars.
No, but
Why
that's,
the fuck do we have a platform
no,
that
it's fine
people
because we
listen
have
to?
opinions, Luke. So
Oh.
we're gonna spout them.
We should post. We should just do. We should all just.
Hey
like,
guys, can you chuck
go
us
on
in
Twitter.
the crumb zone for that? So I'll go and write. Oh, I had an opinion on American healthcare. Didn't know
Yeah.
anything about
And
it.
I brought up Star Wars, and then
Yeah.
I realized I didn't actually know.
We'll
about
start
it.
off the crumb zone with that.
Yeah, when you get in there, they're already.
Those were the only messages in there.
Yeah.
It's just us saying that we're crumbs, and
Mm.
here's why.
So she died 5 months after finishing the shoot of number 8,
Oh,
The Last Jedi.
cool.
But
So-
did she start filming number 9?
No.
No.
But she's
Because
in
that
the
was
trailer.
due to start filming summer 2017.
But she's in the trailer.
Yeah, so they would have
Right.
just used CGI.
It's like, you know,
Oh,
they CGI'd her head
that's
at
gonna
the
be
end.
awful.
Yeah. I was really good in Rogue One when they
Yeah.
CGI'd Tarkin and young Leia. It looked weirdly good
Yeah, that is true. It
at
did
the
look
end
good.
where they
Yeah.
like where the story. That's what I loved about Rogue One was it was a subplot that I was
Yeah.
interested in the actual universe of how they got the plans to destroy the Death Star.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, it linked up to the first scene in the original Star Wars.
Yeah,
And I was like,
that was
this
done really
is
well.
sick.
And then they were like, all right, what do we do with these characters? And they're like, kill them all.
Blow 'em up.
And then they just killed everyone in the movie. And I was like, oh, great.
Good.
Perfect.
Mm.
That was good.
But that is how it's supposed to end, though, because otherwise, why wouldn't they be at the front of the rebellion in the original?
Yeah.
They're using unused footage from The Force Awakens for Princess Leia.
Oh, so that means they're writing her in for no reason.
No.
Sick.
Yeah.
They should have killed her then. It would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Then they could have done it for Leia. That's
Yeah.
awful. Oh, no. All right.
I was going to make a fuck joke as well, but I'm glad you did. Yeah.
What?
I was going to be like, double kill, like in a video game.
That is
But
good. I like
I'm
that
glad
one.
you said that one.
That's good. All right, guys.
Can we talk about, we got to end it?
We're at about half an hour. We can say some more
I
stuff.
want to talk about, you won't care. Should we talk about this in the actual one
We'll talk about this on Thursday.
on Thursday's
My Chemical
episode?
Romance?
Yeah, they're back.
Yeah, I want to talk about it. I want to go.
Oh, you're interested
I
in
wanna
My
go-
Chemical Romance returning?
Yeah, we'll do it on Thursday. It'll be good.
Okay, we'll
right,
do
guys.
it for all the free people as well.
Thanks for listening. Thank you so much for supporting us. We really do want to put this. That's what we can say. We can just talk about what we want to do with this.
Oh yeah,
Like, we've got really, really big plans for the Luke and Lewis show. And to do that, we need money. And obviously, you guys are helping us do that. So we appreciate it. We want to bring in. Keelan only works 2 days a week on this show, and it's just not enough. But that's all that we can afford.
yeah.
And
And also, there is only 5 days in a week, in a work week to be
Yeah.
working.
yeah,
And
he works.
Keelan
5.
works with Lewis 3 days a week.
Yeah,
So therefore, he's already working 5 days a week. Therefore, on the 2 days in which we do this podcast, we dedicate 2 full days to Luke and Lewis every single week,
yeah,
which is a lot of our time, I guess.
yeah.
Which is why we are, serious about the show. So we would love to, on those 2 days, while we're recording episodes, you might notice at the start, we tried to start like monthly compilations on our channel. We did like the best of August and people loved it.
Yeah.
And then we could not keep it up and do the best of July.
It's
Or
too hard.
maybe we did do 2, I forget.
I think we did 2.
We couldn't keep it up.
And then compilations and even shit like running our Instagram properly. We want to put out like Instagram clips and even shit like doing the film clip for the Nobby rap. Didn't really have time to do that. I edited that in between recording.
And also, like, obviously the joke for that was like, yeah, it's funny because it's a bit shit, but it would have been really funny, I reckon, if it was like actually we had a lot of time to spend on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the plan I guess we can give you guys the step-by-step of what we are planning to do with the show.
Yeah, because this isn't really covered in the rewards, but this is in our heads, I suppose.
The first step is adding another person to
the team?
which will therefore improve the overall quality of content
Yeah.
that people will see publicly, such as like more clips. Therefore, we get a bigger community. We do want to increase the community,
Yeah.
obviously, and make the quality of the show better. Then the next step after that would be getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's becoming less funny every day. I know we make it entertaining for the show. It sucks.
It's not that fun. I don't like coming here. It's also ages away from my house.
Yeah.
And it's just shit.
The only thing keeping us here
Is the shit in the toilet.
it's cheap.
Oh, and the poo.
And
I
that was
genuinely
free.
keep coming back.
That was free.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
keep coming back to see if the poo is there.
Oh,
And
we could take
also
it with
to do
us.
the show. We're gonna have to just. Well, I mean, they'll be probably thanking us if we just take the toilet. It'll
Like, thanks so much. Yeah.
literally eliminate their problem.
So we've actually found a few office spaces closer to the city that have because Luke needs a space to film his personal stuff too. We
Yeah.
want to build like a real big production
We just wanna
house.
build a production office somewhere, and we think this is the way we can do it with help from the Patreon. And then eventually in that space, obviously, we'd love to make a new set.
yeah.
We'll keep elements of the set. We have a great sign. We'll,
like the color scheme,
like the
and
colour
chairs
scheme.
and everything. But we want we want to do multiple cameras
There's this,
instead
like-
of just the one.
there's this new live streaming software, but you can also do it for It's like new multicam software
yeah,
released by, is it Blackmagic or whatever the...
yeah,
Yeah, so they've just released this new software. It's coming out soon where it makes it easy for if we're gonna pay all we're gonna do is pay someone to sit there while we're recording and they switch multicam the episode live, and therefore like there'll be a camera angle like this you're watching
for
now
both of us?
on both of us, like the normal angle, and there'll also be one angle on each of us individually.
Yeah,
and that just makes it way more engaging to watch for an hour.
Yeah,
instead of it's just better. A still shot of us sitting here talking.
Yeah.
So that's something we've had in mind for ages, but again, it's expensive. We also don't want to do that until we get to a new studio, because otherwise it's just pointless doing it here. There's not enough space.
Yeah.
And there's no point in running such a good thing out of the biggest shithole. We honestly don't even want to have that much equipment here.
That's the other thing. We don't want to start spending so much because, hey, getting robbed is on the cards.
Yes,
for
we're
sure.
surprised it hasn't happened already. To be honest.
But yeah, we just want to build the show. We want to do.
We did get robbed actually. That one time they stole half the curtains.
Hell.
That was annoying. But other than that, we haven't been robbed.
Jeez, lucky they didn't take anything important.
Thank God.
Yeah. So hey, thanks so much for supporting us and helping us build the show. We think this is going to be really big. We think this can be huge, and you guys are helping us do that. So thank you. And we will talk to you on Thursday with the peasants.
And also, hopefully, we'll see you at a show. And if you come to the live shows that are coming up, let us know in person when we meet you guys at the end. Tell us what rank you are. If you're a secret sounder, hell yeah, senior, sergeant, we'll salute you.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, we will thank you in person because we really appreciate it.
Cool. All right. See you later. Bye.